Hospital Porters, Pride and Dignity, Stop the New World Order. Welcome to HPANWO TV. And this is our auditorium, see? See, it's like, see what I mean? It's like a lecture theatre, and there's no legroom here at all. I've just seen Gary Heseltine do his speech, and he's the man in the suit down there, standing in front of those two other people. Those three other people crowded around him. And he's a police officer who runs an organisation called PROOFOS, Police Reporting UFO Sightings. Now he saw a UFO when he's 15 years old, and since then he's been really interested in the subject. And he's now a policeman, and he's been in very, very bad trouble with his superior officers for talking about UFOs and writing to chief constables and things like that. And he's just done a lecture on UFO sightings, specialising in police sightings. He mentions sort of Tony Dodd's sighting. He talks about there's been talks about various sightings over the last 110 years, starting with a sighting in 1901, in December 1901, in West Yorkshire, which has continued to the present day. And he understands that police are among the high calibre witnesses, along with military personnel, pilots, astronauts, people who are trained to take observations properly, and not prone to flights of fancy. In that sense, he runs his investigation rather like a police investigation. He uses the kind of police language and talks like a policeman and reasons like a policeman. He has a lot of support from other officers now. I mean, it's not so much the taboo subject as it was. One thing he doesn't mention, which I would have, if I had the chance to talk to him, I would have done, is that Sir Paul Condon, former Metropolitan Police Commissioner, hopefully no relation to Edward Condon, actually admitted that he saw a UFO in the 1960s when he was a young constable, but kept quiet about it until he retired. There's also an incident, which if I get a chance to talk to Gary, I'll tell him if he hasn't heard about it already, where a off-duty police sergeant in Wiltshire saw a crop circle near Silbury Hill where two entities, aliens in other words, were standing in it. And when he approached them, they took off at very high speed, much faster than a human can run. There was no craft seen, but the entities were. I'll ask him if he's heard about that. He's actually had a lot of sightings from non-police now, as well, and he's non-policemen actually approach him too. He's a general ufologist as well as a specialised police ufologist, and he's working on a Hollywood script with a Hollywood producer for the Rendlesham Forest incident, and I think Nick Pope is going to talk about that next. So I'm going to try and find myself a better seat actually, because I'm a bit far away up here. I just bought this book, UFO Case Files of Russia by Philip Mantle and Paul Stonehill. Should be very good. I got Philip to sign it there. Philip is Paul Stonehill, just by his name, he's actually Russian or Ukrainian or something like that. And I think Russia is the place where all the best evidence is coming from now, because the old Soviet files have all been opened, and they contain things such as films of alien autopsies and UFO salvage operations. So I'll certainly look forward to reading this. I do recommend somebody who buy it. Okay, going to hear Nick Pope next. See you later.